Hello and welcome to the Valley. Today I am your host, Janet Michael. It is Luray-Page Tourism Tuesday. However, Gina Hilliard, president of the Luray-Page Chamber of Commerce, is on vacation. As we are recording the first part of today's show, she will join us for the second half with a rundown of all the cool, fun things happening in Luray to celebrate the 4th. But in the meantime, we're going to get the details for the town of Stanley's homecoming from their town treasurer, Leon Stout. We're going to talk about Stanley's homecoming. It happens every year, and now, for 59 years? Leon, this is your 59th annual?
Yep, 59 years. Should have been 61, but we only have had 2 years in the last 61 years. We haven't been able to have it.
And that's outstanding because that means that people love this event. People keep coming out for this event year after year. Otherwise, you wouldn't keep doing it. So tell me the dates, because it's a weekend-long event, right?
Yeah, it's Wednesday, July 1st through Saturday, July 4th.
Tell me a little bit about what people can expect when they come on all the different days.
We have the carnival. That's from 6 o'clock the evening, all 4 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The first day on Wednesday, we have the beauty pageant, and that's where obviously all the kids come out. And Thursday, we're trying out something new this year. We're having a cornhole tournament. That's $10 a person. So that's new. And then our entertainment for that night will be Dustin Kephart, and he's a local person singing. And then for local gospel, and then the Burnett Sisters Band is a bluegrass band from North Carolina. They are coming to sing at 8 o'clock. And then Friday night will be the biggest change this year because we could not get anybody to set off our fireworks because of the U.S. 250 anniversary.
The VA 250 and all of the other things, all the fireworks people have been booked up for years, I would imagine.
Yeah, so we have our fireworks on Friday night with the music. Starts out with another local duo, Jessica and Ellie Babington. They're going to sing at 7 to 8. And then Rewind of Virginia is going to be taking us from 8 to 11. And then Saturday night, we're going to obviously have the parade like normal. And then Big City Band is going to take us after the parade at 6 from probably 8 to 11.
And the parade is a really big deal. People come and line the streets for the parade. People want to be in the parade. Tell me a little bit about how it's probably changed over the years.
Honestly, I've only been here 19 years, and it really hasn't changed. It's just people come out early. They put their chairs on the street, sometimes nights before, trucks on the street. They get set, and we have a parade at 5 o'clock.
What kinds of entries do you have in the parade? Is it your typical fire trucks and businesses doing floats?
Yeah, we have a certain amount of floats, fire trucks, rescue squads, churches. We have a bunch of churches that come out. It's a fun time, and the last couple of years it has increased in attendance.
With this celebration every year, there's always fun activities for people to do. There's a lot of food. You have a lot of options for people to eat their way through this week too.
Yeah, the carnival has deep fried Oreos and cotton candy. And then we have the fire department that sets up their booth and they sell hamburgers, hot dogs. And then our food booth that sells. And then Chewy, he's going to come out for all 4 days. And then we have kettle corn. Somebody's going to come out and do kettle corn for 4 days. And then we have coming from Northern Virginia, they're going to do some kind of specialty ice cream for Monday and Wednesday. That is different than normal, but we have some new and some old. So,
does this celebration take over the entire town of Stanley?
Oh, yeah.
Is it in just a certain area? How does it work geographically?
It's basically just on our Edgood Park. It's one big park. And then people have to fight for parking spots because we don't have a whole lot of parking. So it's on the streets or they're parked down the road, or Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday aren't too bad. But Saturday, there is no place to park because town of Stanley doesn't have a whole lot of parking spaces.
That's the beauty of being a small town, is you don't want to drive through a small town like that and see a parking lot everywhere you turn.
Yeah, it's very, very, very busy.
You mentioned that so much of this takes place at the park. That's the other thing that I think sometimes people forget when we're talking about just this event for just this weekend, is that you got all kinds of other things. You have a pool, you have recreational activities. There are a lot of things that people can do if they want to book their vacation or come stay in Stanley during this event. There are other things they can do as well.
Yeah, we have a pool and we have shelters. We have a lot of picnic areas that you can come to. And unfortunately, our Edgood Park is closed down for that week because of the carnival. Yeah, we have a lot of different stuff we can do.
So if somebody's listening today and they want more details about the Stanley Homecoming, do you guys have that on your website? Do you have Facebook? Can you give me
Yep,
those details?
we have Stanley Events on Facebook, and that has all of our information for the homecoming.
Thank you for taking the time to give me all the details today. I do appreciate it.
Thank you.
We are going to take a quick break and come back to hear from Gina about the fourth festivities happening in the town of Luray. So hang in there just a couple of more minutes.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a united way, improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to healthcare and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Welcome back to the Valley. Today, I am your host, Janet Michael. We are now on the Zooms with Gina Hilliard. She is president of the Luray-Page Chamber of Commerce. Gina was enjoying a much-deserved family vacation when we recorded our conversation with Leon Stout, the town of Stanley's treasurer, who gave us details in the first segment about their homecoming event that kicks off on July 1st and runs through July 4th. So, Gina, tell me about all the cool, fun things that are happening in and around Page County this coming weekend.
Yeah, so on Saturday, July the 4th of July, there are several activities that are happening at different times in different areas by different organizations. The first thing that is happening is at 10 o'clock. It is an annual 4th of July Dare Children's Parade. It is hosted by the Daughters of the American Revolution. It is right back here behind our office at the Luray in Lawn Park. All children are invited to come in their most patriotic attire, to walk or ride in their decorated bicycle, wagon, scooter, stroller, anything. And these folks and families and kids decorate their bikes, strollers, everything. It is all decked out. And it is super, super cute to watch all these families and these kids just have this little cute little parade that is right back here in this little loop of the in-lawn park back here for a little traditional 4th of July parade that they've been doing for years now. So it's a cute little thing. If you want to be a part of that, be back here at the Luray in Lawn Park. It starts at 10 o'clock, so arrive early with your decorative attire as well as your decorative bicycle, wagon, scooter, and stroller. Then right after that, in the same area, right next door at the American Legion post number 22, they're having an open house celebrating the 250th anniversary, the celebration of our freedom, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. They are offering Veterans Affairs. They're offering national security for children and youth. Any information at all, they just have some great information that'll be right there at the American Legion, which is right here in the same location as where the Children's Parade. Discover how the Post 22 serves our local veterans, their families, and their active duty personnel, and things like that. So be sure to walk in there, check out their open house, and celebrating the 250th anniversary that they have going on there. And then the big, huge event that afternoon, you can head on down to the Downtown Get Down for food, tunes, and booms down in the town of Luray at the Hawksbill Greenway on Mechanic Street in Ruffner's Plaza from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. All kinds of things are happening. It is sponsored by all kinds of folks with the town of Luray, LDI, PACA, Arts Council, just so many folks to mention. But it is got a dedication of the Virginia 250 at 4 p.m. that is happening at the North Loop of the Luray Hawksbill Greenway. Then the duck race is to follow at 5:50 and 8 o'clock. They're having two of them. So if you want to participate in the duck race, they are still selling that information. You get one duck for $5, 3 ducks for 10, 10 ducks for 20. And then there's a first, second, and third place on those. And so those duck races are at 5:50 and 8 p.m. There is live music that is happening at 6 p.m. There is music that is at the Mechanic Street stage that is featuring everyday people. There is music at Ruffner's Plaza stage that is featuring Raised on Analog. There is all kinds of food trucks that'll be there. There's lawn games. There's inflatables. There is going to be Charlene Johnson that is there on her stilts walkers that's walking around and doing all kinds of fun tricks and things like that. And to end the night is a huge firework display that is happening at the fairgrounds, but you will be able to see it from down there at the Hawksbill or the Mechanic Street or the Ruffner's Plaza. Fireworks will approximately begin at 9:25 and are viewable, like I said, anywhere along the Greenway or anywhere like that. Or you can head up to the fairgrounds if you want to go in and set up at the fairgrounds. They open up the gates at 7 p.m. up there.
And there's no charge to go to the downtown get down. There's no charge to see the fireworks either, right?
All of these activities are free.
And the downtown get down has been happening for quite a while. I love that name. I remember because it used to be, wasn't it called something else? And then they changed the name to the downtown get down. And I just thought that was genius.
They did, yes. So it has been happening for a while. But yes, the downtown get down is very catchy and it is wonderful. It is packed. So you will have a great time. Like I said, all kinds of food vendors. El Amigo food truck will be there. Classy Caboose food truck. Bio Kitchen. Ice cream. There is the shaved ice. The ice for snow cones. Valley Reserve. Frozen treats. All kinds of food vendors. So you won't go away hungry or if you want a treat or anything like that. And then as well as, like I said, the lawn games, the inflatables for the kids to enjoy, and then enjoy the duck race, and then just enjoy the fireworks that evening to celebrate the 4th of July, or just kick back and just sit back and enjoy the music.
I think it's fantastic that Leon told us in the first segment that they're having their fireworks in the town of Stanley on Friday night, and then Luray is doing theirs on Saturday night. So you get back-to-back fireworks.
Exactly. Yes. So the town of Stanley has their festivities starting July 1st through the 4th. Their fireworks on Friday nights, and then Saturday is full of all kinds of activities, and then the town of Luray's fireworks on that Saturday night. So all kinds of activities that are going on all week long.
What do you have happening at the chamber?
So on July the 15th, we have a chamber membership orientation from 8 a.m. to 9:30 here at the chamber in our boardroom. This is an opportunity for anybody that is a member of the chamber, or even if you're not, if you are just looking to find more information on what we have to offer, see if there is just a match to see if it's something that you do want to join, and you would just want to come hear what we offer, our benefits, things like that. Or if you are a member, a new member, or a member that has been here for a while, you just kind of want a refresher, see if we've added any new benefits. This is your opportunity to come, meet new members that are part of it, and just hear what we have to offer and listen. Please RSVP. Would love to have you come join us. We have added in a bunch of new things. We have a brand new website. We've rebranded. We have a new strategic plan. We've rolled out a bunch of new things, and this is your great opportunity to get refreshed on all of these new opportunities that the chamber is putting out and see if it is a great fit for you to be a part of our chamber.
I love that you do those because so many times businesses join a chamber for a specific reason and they never really take a deep dive into all the other benefits. So this is a great way for them to, even if they joined because they wanted their name in a directory or something, this is a great way to come and realize, oh, wait, I could do that. And wait, I can participate in that. And oh, I didn't even know that you offered this. This is a great way to learn about all the things that you're missing out on just because you didn't know what you didn't know.
You're absolutely right. People do join for a specific reason, one or the other, and we do. We have a whole array of opportunities and options of benefits, but they join for a specific reason. And then they learn all these other new ones. Oh, I didn't know you offered that or this. Or maybe it's a new manager that took over running the business and they didn't get the orientation previously before, so they had no idea. So this gives them an opportunity to learn in a new position as manager or taking over that they didn't know. So then that way they have a relationship with us and get connected where then they can send us information or come to our events or whatever and just have that building relationship. And so, yes, it's information for us to not only learn from you all and what you offer, but then also the other way around for you to learn what we have to offer.
I think it's great too for any of the marketing people that work at any of these businesses to come to that, to know all of the resources that are at their disposal. So it doesn't always even have to be the owner or the manager. If it's somebody who wants to be active in the chamber for that business, they can come and learn about this as well.
Totally agree. Then on Thursday, July the 16th, we have our Business After Hours, which is our monthly networking event on the third Thursday of every month from 5:30 to 7. This month is being hosted by Pioneer Bank. They own 3 locations in the town of Shenandoah, town of Stanley, and the town of Luray. This event is being hosted in the town of Luray because they've done some construction and some remodeling, so they want to show off that branch a little bit. So we're looking forward to hosting Business After Hours at the Pioneer Bank at the branch in Luray. So if you're a member and would like to come join us for that, please RSVP on July the 16th from 5:30 to 7 and join us for that.
And that's another great way for someone who maybe has been a member of the chamber for a while and has never come to a business after hours. Even if you stand in the corner and just see how things work, that's okay too. But you should come to those to at least get a sense of all of the other people that you're missing out on meeting.
We even have an ambassador program. So even if you are that shy type, we can pair you up with one of our ambassadors to walk you around, introduce you. If you even send me an email in advance to just let me know, hey, these are the type of clients we're looking for, and we can partner you up and pair you up to see if there's anybody that's there. Give those introductions to you, start that relationship and that conversation, and that way it's building your clientele and getting you out there.
All of the information for these last 2 chamber events that we were talking about obviously are on your website, but all the events that you mentioned earlier, you have a community calendar so people can go plan their recreational activities alongside of their business activities, right?
And we have a brand new website that just launched in the middle of May. So our brand new website is Luray-Page.com. And then we have an events tab in there that lists all of our chamber events, but it also is an events calendar that lists all of our members' events on there as well in a nice calendar form. And you can even submit your events online now. You have a member portal now, so everything's a lot easier. We have trainings for that will be popping up as well to show you how to access that all online. So go to Luray-Page.com.
I love that. And the website looks outstanding, by the way, because you've been teasing this to me for a while. And so I don't know what I was expecting. And then when I logged onto it after it had updated, I thought, oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. It has been a long time coming. And so we're finally pushing out a bunch of stuff. Like I said, our rebranding and our website, our strategic plan, our membership dues, all kinds of things. More to come. More to come.
Thank you for giving me this update today. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
I will be back tomorrow with a brand new episode of The Valley Today, just a few minutes after noon. So meet me here then.